Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus here again. I want to design this message specifically for my white brothers and sisters here in America and across the globe. Brothers and sisters here in America, our major problem has to do with race. It has been embedded in such a way that we are missing heaven. But I want you to know that you, for the most part, have been deceived in believing that what you have been taught is true. The black man is not your enemy. Yes, the black man has had done to him some things that he would hate to imagine have happened to others. But in fact, we don't know. It might have happened to you. However, what we recognize is that this experience is something that we ourselves would never like to duplicate again. And we think that one of the best ways to assure that that never happens is to never ever give another a reason to even think about it. And so rather than spend time allowing others to think about it, we would like to spend our time assuring others that they will never ever have to worry about it. If you think about it, in this country, your great enemy is the white man. You are white, but your enemy is a white man. And why is it? Because the truth of the matter is, you are not any more important to yourselves than anybody else. The thing, the object that exists between all people, but here, specifically you, the white people in America, is money. That hunger for money. That hunger for money is more important than life. In fact, to get the money, they will lie, cheat, steal, kill, terrorize, have wars, and anything. The number one concern is the money. And so while you have been programmed to focus more or less on people of color as being your threat, as being an enemy, and just having to deal with them the way you do causes you a disadvantage, because those things that would be available to you are being denied because now you got to work with the people of color, which is just a distraction to keep you from focusing on the real issue. The real issue is the money, but now you're worried about blacks. Most of your wars have in most part, have been about money, and it's been between white people. For those of you who were baby boomers, you know we used to watch a lot of television when we had one. And even when we went to movies, we watched a lot of cowboys. And we watched the war between the soldiers and the natives of the land. You know, the story was all about taking the natives' land, but the way it was presented, it made you feel that it was necessary, that you wouldn't have a place to live, you wouldn't have a place to stay unless they took that land. And so now you're beholden to your country because they were bold enough to go and do an evil to somebody else for your benefit. Well, see, that's part of the program. It was such a part of the program that black people who were slaves, when they saw these movies of white people taking the Indians' land, they felt good, as if they had a place to stay because of what was happening. But at the same time, white people were selling guns to the Indians to fight back, but they weren't caring whether you got killed or not, white people. They were after the money. So I think if we would wake up and recognize that all of the things that's done in the world, especially the good things, could be done and it wouldn't cost you a penny, you would be in debt to no one. No one. And the things that you bring, the things that you had to offer, bring you so much joy that you would give it with the greatest gratitude. And because of the benefit that we, the people across the board, have in that great gift that you have, because our gifts are incomplete without yours. And now the puzzle is complete, and we can live. I mean, we can really, really live. You think we got time to think about trying to get even with you? No, the only thing we as a people, and this is not just black people, I'm talking about anybody that has what a lot of people put down called woke. But you know, when your eyes have opened, you just can see. Right now, you can think about the mathematicians. Mathematicians can do some stuff. But other people who might have some other focus, when it comes down to math, don't have any idea what's going on. But mathematicians are important, and what else is going on is important. So it all come together. I'm trying to say to all of us who are hearing my voice, is that if we stop for a second and think about those things, we can realize that we can reprogram ourselves. Yes, we can reprogram ourselves. The issue is to what degree? Would it be each of us doing our own individual thing? And I mean, we're in a mess right now. Can you imagine what it would be like if everybody did their own individual thing without direction? There is a map. And that map, wherever you are right now in this country, and you want to get to, let's say, a little place called Itta Bena, Mississippi. You, wherever you are, can go on your GPS, and that GPS will take you down all kinds of roads across this country, all kinds of highways from everywhere, all kinds of numbers. But the goal is Itta Bena, Mississippi. And it doesn't matter where you come from. If you're heading to Itta Bena, Mississippi, following that particular program, you're going to end up in Itta Bena, Mississippi. So I'm saying, if you want peace, shoot for it. If you want prosperity, go for it. If you want joy in life and your dreams fulfilled, make it your goal. Then your needs, your wants, and your desires, you have nothing to worry about. So this is the simple way I can try to say to the white people, my white brothers and sisters in America, and to say to my people of color in America,